Well, listen, we'd like to thank you for coming out to Rumble at the Grove. You qualified awesome. We'll see you at the next event, man.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Team Atkins, baby. That about wraps it up for bits. All right, so Rock and Rob, we're here in the pits at Team McCurdy, checking out Kevin's blower car. Kevin has his hands full as he's racing the #1 guy, Scriba, in the second round. Let's see how Kevin feels about that. So I got him. Kevin McCurdy here, man. Long-time pro street driver, pro mod driver. Kev, you got yourself, what'd you say?
And you caught me eating.
I caught him eating, who cares, man? I caught people with their pants down. But anyway, you as a matter of fact one time in Florida. But
I don't think so.
yeah, anyway. You know, Kev finds himself fighting it out here at Maple Grove. He's got his hands full with world nitrous champion, Freddie Scriba. How do you feel about that?
If we can get the car to do what it's supposed to do, we'll have a chance. But I mean, today's just been bad on us. Can't go down a racetrack. Can't get through low gear.
Can't get through low gear. I see you having issues. Typically, this car is in the low 6-second range. And I believe you have tweaked into the 5s once or twice.
589.
589 that car has been. So if he gets it to go to A to B, Scriba, it's going to be a great race. You know, Scriba's kind of fighting it out too. I mean, Scriba's been going 610, 611, 609. He's not getting that miracle 5-second pass right now, Kev. So what do you think? Have you made any changes?
Made changes. I don't know if it's going to work. We're making changes all day. Not to seem to help. So we'll see. This one here's pretty drastic. We'll see if it works.
So we made a drastic change. We're going to see if it works. Kevin McCurdy, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Kev, thanks. Well, here we are in the pits. Miller King Racing. Now, Jeff Miller, Steve King, again, more Pro Street World Champions. Seen these guys race in Orlando for the last 20 years. They were also the world champion for Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods. The guy's got more titles than the Department of Motor Vehicle. Let's sneak in on his camp and check it out. Now see the JMP? Stands for Jeff Miller Performance out of Virginia, a blower guru. Now, team owner and driver, one of them, Steve King over here. As Steve King's playing with some spark plugs. This is the crew, Steve King, man. I'm looking at the ladder, and I see you got Wolf out of West Virginia. Yeah. That's a tough blower guy, and he's been on the mark, dude. How do you think you guys are gonna do?
Oh, I think we got him covered today. He's been struggling a little bit, but he can step up at any time. So, 2 hillbilly fad crews going at it. We'll see what happens.
Right on, man. You heard it from the backwoods of Virginia, racing the backwoods of West Virginia. These guys, don't let them fool you, man. They got state-of-the-art equipment, and they are world champions, man. Steve King, a pleasure, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Here we are sneaking into the pits of Steve Drummond. You know, I'm looking at the paperwork, and I see Drummond has Kramer in the next round, but I don't see the car. Something may have happened. Let's get a first-hand encounter with Team Drummond here. Hey, Steve, how you doing? We're here at Rumble at the Grove with Steve Drummond, one of the front runners of the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods, also the world champion from last year. Steve, what's up with this coming round? Are you broke?
Yeah, we're broke. We're not going to be able to make the next round. We're not having a real good season, that's for sure. I guess last year we used all our luck up or something, and we're not going to be able to make the next round. So see if we can get it fixed for the next race. Come back out.
Knowing you, man, I've seen you guys fix everything. So I think you're gonna. I think maybe, like Kathy said, you should start by taking a heat gun to that black stripe on the car.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, I'm just kidding, man. That's part of racing, overcoming adversity. Usually when you do it, you go big places. You know, like, for instance, you had a lot of problems, and then you were the world champion, so you're going to do it again, right?
Yep.
All right. Steve Drummond, man, what an honor. Here we are in the pits with Matthew Deitch Sr., 2 years ago, nitrous oxide world champion. Matt qualified hard, and then I saw a big boom in the tower. I don't know what it was, but I see the top of the engine off. Let's get a closer look. Looks like he has the cylinder head off the car. May have taken out a piston or two. There you go. We can get a word with this crew chief. Did he take out a piston? Oh, geez. Matthew Deitch, how do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that? You know
I love you, man.
I feel about that. You know what's gonna feel about that? I got another ashtray at home.
Another ashtray for the Deitch family. So are we going to see you at the next race, man?
Yeah, what are you kidding me?
I just went to rated R.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely be at the next race.
Awesome. So Deitch, one of the front runners in the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods, one of the only guys in the country to ever see the 5-second zone. You did hit the fives, right?
599, 6.0s.
Right on, man. So one of the only guys in the world to be in the fives in a door car. Congratulations. We hope you get it sorted out, man.
Oh, sort it out.
And speaking of, you know, your son, Matthew Deitch Jr. driving Matt's X-Pro Mod here today, qualified. How did you feel about that, man?
He qualifies every time now. He's doing absolutely great. You know, I'll tell you what, that kid has got, he tried so hard on those lights because he knew he was the underdog, you know what I mean? And he went a little red for the first time though.
Yeah.
Like, stupid little post, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but he's doing great, and we're going to jump that thing up the spring.
Awesome, awesome. So that's really exciting seeing Matt Sr. and Jr. here with the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods. Good luck. We will see you at the next race. Another amazing story. The creator of the Shakedown at Englishtown, New York Motorsports, Mr. David Hance himself. Today at the Rumble at the Grove, David not only brings his Pro Mod car, but David brought his 10.5 car. Let's take a look. Now, this is David's 57 Chevy twin turbo Pro Mod car as he finds himself qualifying in the 620 zone, and that's with a glitch in the camshaft, not wanting to do it, but he is in, and he is in solid. And the amazing thing is, brought his 10.5 car, which actually isn't his right now. He sold it and taught Mark Wells of Louisiana how to drive the car today. Mark jumped in this car and, amazing enough, qualified with 10.5 tires in the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods field, and he qualified solid. Well, first round of eliminations, who do you think Dave Hance draws? He draws his own car. So it was David Hance against David Hance. It was amazing. Mark Wells, the driver and owner now, though. Mark got a little loose, went to the center lane. David Hance got the round, but just amazing. The fabrication that went into this car, I mean, the engine, they were putting it in. He said, Rob, I mean, we had issues. We had to cut the strut tower 2 inches, and you can see they got it in and did a great job. This car is actually the 10.5 record holder. I forget if it was ET or mile per hour. Sorry, Dave. But you'll see more of this car on the circuit. 10.5 Mark Wells, a force to be reckoned. Here we are in the pits with Dean Moranis, your world's fastest X275 drag radial driver. Finds himself driving a Pro Mod. Well, at least he claims he's one of the fastest 275 guys. But I'd like to talk to him if he's around. Hey, Dean, come here. We gotta get some stuff straight here. For the record, my brother, hi. Dean Moranis here at the Rumble at the Grove with the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods. you drive a 275 car, right?
That's correct, yeah.
And you claim that it's pretty fast, right?
Pretty fast, yeah.
One of the fastest.
We got the record this year. Yeah, 2013 rules. We got the fastest car out there right now.
Okay, so he has the record in 275. How did you end up in a pro mod?
Well, I used to tune a Pro Mod a couple years back, and the guy that was driving the car, he couldn't drive it. He moved somewhere or got a job somewhere else, and he couldn't fulfill his driving duties. And Harry asked me if I could drive. I told him I'd be glad to give it a shot. And,
so the
good from there.
So the car owner is Harry who?
Harry Pappas.
Harry Pappas. Now that's a familiar name in the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods. Great guy out of New York, right?
Yep, Smithtown.
Smithtown, New York, right. That's Long Island.
Yep.
Beautiful car. You guys, I watched your last pass. It was amazing, dude. 60-foot time was a .998.
Yep.
Probably the fastest here today.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I mean, the car was, you were right there. You lost that race by a minuscule, man.
Yeah, it was tight. It was tight, but I don't know if you saw the shoots didn't blossom, and we had a little bit of had a little job there, getting the car stopped. But
wow, the shoots didn't come out, and you went 228 miles an hour or something.
Yeah, 227 change. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Well, congratulations, man.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll be back here.
You did a great job driving this Pro Mod, man.
Thank you.
And the car did a great job as it's 60-footed like nothing I've seen out here.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
You're man. Here we are, Kramer Woods, the underdogs. Car builder and driver, Steve Kramer, out of Maryland. Steve, what's the name of your shop in Maryland?
Kramer Brothers Racecraft.
Kramer Brothers Racecraft. I'll tell you, car owner, Paul Woods, 71 years young, ex-military, Vietnam veteran, my hero. I salute you, my friend.
Thank you.
And he owns the car. The son, Paul Jr., huge help. These guys, I've watched them make 15 passes in a row, all below 630, and they have probably the smallest engine in the class. One of the heaviest cars, and they're getting the job done as I watch them go to the semifinals, the finals. 2 years ago, they won the Super Chevy Nitrous division with this car, and it just goes to show what a hard-working team they are to have an antiquated setup and still make it like it's new stuff. So, and they are still in. Kramer actually is racing Drummond's in the next round, but I think he's going to have a bye. I think Drummond's broke their car. Yeah, they did. They broke their car.
Did you really?
Yeah, so
That's not good.
What I wonder is when there's a broken car and it's loaded on the trailer, and you have him the next round, are you going to run the car hard for lane choice, or do you take it
Hard.
easy? You run
Always hard.
Always hard.
Always hard.
Well,
You can't give up on that. You got to go hard every time.
okay, so you hear it right from Team Kramer Woods, man. Go hard every time, man.
That's it.
That's why they're champions. Hey, I'm here, Rumble It for Bits Through the Pits here at Maple Grove Raceway 2013. Rumble at the Grove. Next year, be there. All right. The guy is he's a bracket racer for any